Go ahead and give me one and check my stream if you would please, sir. Can you see it? Mm, yeah, I got my headphones set up, but I didn't bring them. Okay, I got three now. Really? What's up, everybody? What's up? What's the way to live right now? Man, what's happening, everybody? Welcome, everybody. To Mobile Salons We're live. We're live. All at the same time. We're live on Facebook, on Discord, on our website, MrHairArt.org, on HairArt TV, on all kinds of platforms, and we're live on our platform that is broadcasting now to our mobile salon buses nationwide. That is here. All right. Now I have to do it all over again because my audio was playing in the background. Great. No problem, no problem, no problem. I got it. I got it. I know I got this stuff down packed. It don't matter to me. All right. Let's rewind it and do it again. All right, welcome. We're live. Yeah, we that's why I say we keep this thing is all the way live and ain't no rehearsals over here. We're live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Mobile on sponsored Mr. Hair Art Show. I'm your host, Ronnie Mac. You guys know me as Mr. Hair Art and Coach. And we are live. We are live right now on multiple different channels. We're broadcasting on multiple different platforms. We're broadcasting on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, Discord, and a bunch of other different platforms. We're also broadcasting on our websites at mobile at mobileon.com, triplehcharity.org, Hair Art TV, on our associate website and Mr. Hair Art website. And we're also broadcasting on our network that broadcasts inside of the Mobile Salon Buses nationwide. That is Hair Art TV. Welcome, everybody. Thank y'all for coming in and kicking it with us. Okay. Let me see. Y'all for coming in and kicking it with us. Okay. All right. So it looks like we're good. Last time we had a problem with the audio because I was using my Rode wireless mic on my head, and the battery went out. This battery shouldn't go out because it's plugged in, so hopefully it's charging. I'm gonna check it. So, but it should be charging right now. But then I got two of these. I went out and got some more. So I got two of these, one here and one here, just in case, to make sure And if y'all ever hear me, if y'all ever hear it go silent or go blank or something, y'all let me know, and then I can switch over and put my other one in. But I'm supposed to be watching over here because I got the monitor over here, and I can see when the little bar is not moving and going up and down and all that good stuff. So I'll be able to see it and then kick it. What's up, Miss Veronique? Miss Veronique, I got your message. Y'all forgive me when y'all send me messages. Just know this. Just know this. Um, I do have a pack that I'm trying to get in place and a auto response. The auto response works perfectly, but I don't like it. I don't want it to send you guys an auto response because when you text me or email me or something like that, you may be asking for specific information or a specific question or whatnot. And if it just sends an auto response saying, "Hey, this is Coach Mac. I got your message. Thank you for sending me your message. I read it and blah blah blah." I don't want it to send you guys that message if it's something that's time sensitive or something that you're asking or whatnot for um, approval or making sure that I got some information or whatnot. I don't want to give the false impression that I got it and it's approved or it's good or I'm with it or whatever. I like to make sure that I respond to you guys directly uh, myself, okay, and not let a automation respond. Now I do see it. I do see it. Y'all know my biggest thing. I've been doing this for over 20 years. I read every single message that comes in. Every one of them. Every one of them. Whether I'm in a lull, I'm waiting on a plane, I'm waiting on an appointment, I'm in the middle of interviews and whatnot. I'm between going from one place to another. Whatever the case may be, I'll stop. That's why I have one of these, the specific phone to where I can literally open it up like a book and read while I'm not doing anything. Okay, I can literally open it up and just read through my text with the greatest of ease. Now, I don't respond to every text because it slows me down. I can't get to everybody and whatnot. But and most of the people I know that I'm going to be talking with you guys either that same day or soon, and I can respond to you more clearly via this show. Okay, that makes sense. So that's what I'll do with you guys. So I just want to make sure that y'all have that and not be thinking that I'm blowing you off or something or not responding. I read everything. I read every single one of them, and I see every single one of them, and I'm either negotiating to where I will be able to speak to you directly or on the wall, uh, or via this show, respond to you all, or calling you on the phone or picking up the line. I'm trying to pick up more calls. I'm trying to respond more, and I'm trying to get to the point to where I can at least send a response via text. So if I got your message, I'll send you a thumbs up or a smiley face or a star or something like that. I don't all the way like that because that sends false impressions as well. If someone says, "Hey, I'm gonna be signing up and doing that and getting that," so I just want to make sure that was okay, and then I send a thumbs up, meaning I saw your message and I read it, but it's not necessarily approved. I don't think I'm not saying, "Yeah, go ahead and send it in. I got you covered," or "Yeah, that's good." I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I read your message. So they don't have an emoji. They need one. They don't have an emoji that says I read it. Like when I think they was talking about that on YouTube or something like that, where people are able to like something. Okay, well, not everything that you see you like. It's not that you like it; it's that you saw it. So they don't have like a little eyeball or something like that that says, "Hey, this message, I did not like it. It was horrible. You're talking about a plane crash and it crashed into somebody's house and three people killed." I saw that on the news a while ago. Three people were killed because a plane crashed into a mobile home. And then you say, click like. You're not saying you like it. You're saying you saw it. You. Somebody sent me the message, sent me the story and the article. I read it. I got it. I understand, and I'm gonna employ it in my seminars. But I'm not gonna like it because I don't like it. It's sad. But I will. There's some kind of way where you can say I saw it. I seen it. Put a period or a check mark and send it or something like that. Anyway, I'm just basically kind of rounding out the information that we're putting down so that we can, as we move forward. I know I'm going to have to say it again. I know it's going to be more people that come in that don't hear this that I'm going to have to respond again. But I'm just making sure. And the people that's hearing it right now, you guys are not, problematic. You're not issues. I just like to make sure it's clear. Yeah, Gerald, Instagram is not a. What's up, Phil? I see Phil in the house. Worldwide is in the house. What's happening? Miss Vernique says, "Oh, that's what I was responding to." Miss Vernique, yeah, I got your message. Miss Vernique, you guys are already put in. Y'all are already put in, and I tried to send messages. I don't know if my messages go through. Um, when I'm live because it switches over to a new system. Let's see. I'm gonna put you're good. I already have you in, have you covered. Um, because when it switches over to a new system, I don't uh I don't have control of it. It'll just show. It says texting with Vernice. Yeah. Okay, so it says SMS and MMS. So it's on a memory setting. I don't know if it went out or not. If it did go out, Miss Vernie, that's the message. But yeah, either way, I already have y'all in. People that's in my group, y'all are already covered. All y'all have to do is let me know that y'all are wanting to attend. So I'll have your ticket ready. I've already paid for y'all tickets, so y'all are good. Y'all don't have to pay the $100 referral. I mean the $100 reservation because it's $100 to reserve or have a RSVP, and it's literally the see. That's why I knew it was gonna do that. Soon as I used the phone calls started coming in. So I got to put it back onto automation where you can text during the show and I'll see the text and it won't be mixed up with all the other texts that I receive regularly. So I'm gonna put it back on automation. So it's good to know if I use it, it'll think that I'm done with the show and it'll automatically switch back over. But when I don't use it, and it's 620, so it'll automatically be on automation mode. So when y'all text me, I can see it during the show. It'll bypass all the other texts that I'm receiving from everybody. And it'll put anybody that's texting during the show, it'll put you up at the top. And I see spam is getting through now as well because they're just texting regularly, but it's during the show, so I'll see it. Okay, so yeah, so that's pretty cool. I like that. It at least enables me to be able to respond to you guys and see y'all, and y'all can see me, and then we can communicate back and forth because it's getting hectic, guys. And I've apologized like 5 times, but I'm gonna have to keep apologizing because it's getting hectic, and I'm moving on so many different levels right now to get everything kind of nailed down so that I can do the next phases because there's different phases that we're doing. We already did the launch. We have the commercials and the spacing set up. We're not doing them yet. We're about to do them because we got to be able to handle that flow when it comes through. We right now, just to give y'all an understanding, we right now are in the middle of the launch. Okay, the launch means just putting out press releases, putting out the information, letting the government and the states and everybody know that we're in business and we're operational. We're building buses, we got licensing, and so on and so forth. And then ultimately, the last hit is letting the general public know that you're live and you're operational. We don't even have our sign, the big sign up on the outside of the building. We don't even have that up. It's sitting in the corner at the front up there. we didn't even put it up yet because we're not ready for the bum rush that comes in once you let people know, hey, there's mobile salons over there. Hey, I can go over there and get top notch service. I can get A1 VIP service from a hair artist, not just a barber, from a hair artist. Um, you get slammed doing that. You get hurt. People will come from miles around to get that type of service, especially from a high end barber or stylist, the ones that we deploy on these buses. So we have to be careful and make sure that we got all of our ducks in a row, and all of the people that are going to be on these buses, make sure that they're up to par to be able to execute showcasing of these buses. It's going to be big, guys. I thought I knew it was going to be big, but I did not know that it was going to be this big. It turned from just launching and doing a couple of buses a week to doing literally like, I mean, I'm doing a few buses, like 5, 10 buses a month, to doing a couple buses a week. So now we're ramping even faster to try to get as many buses done as possible and put out on the street, so that we can handle the flow and the volume that'll be coming through. So you'll see, like I tell everybody, I can show you better than I can tell you. So y'all will see, because I'm going to be doing this show in this format so that y'all can actually see the things going on and what's happening. And we're getting close to that right now. Barry, I do not know why it's doing that, but they did put a message on there that says Instagram is having an issue with some of the accounts. So I'm not on Instagram. I said I was live on Instagram, but I'm not. So let me try it again and see. This is not my fault, guys. I know I'm doing my stuff right. I know I'm doing it right, but there was an alert on the account that says Instagram is having some issues. So if y'all are, wait a minute, that says it's streaming. It's not streaming. That's a lot. Hold on. Okay. Let's go there. Do okay. All right. Now it says it still says it's streaming, but I should see it right here. Hold on. Okay, y'all give me a second. Let me know if that music is too loud too. That's the normal setting that it's on. I don't know if it's too loud on y'all's end or not. Let me know if that music is too loud. I can hear it over here, but I don't know if it's too loud on y'all's end. If it needs to be turned down, y'all let me know. Okay, I can see it. I can see it. Okay, Miss Bernice says just received it. All right. Okay, good. That's the text. Okay, good, good, good. Um, yeah, because I was texting that, and I'm trying to get my text to speed up here because it looks like they're coming in late, or I'm seeing them late. Okay, I got Phil. Is in. Phil said, "What's up, Coach?" I see Worldwide put his deal in there. Miss Bernice deal. Okay, Miss Bernice says, "You had a vision and wrote it down, and now it's planned." Yep, very much so. Very much so. We are putting this thing together, and nothing will stop me from getting it done. Why? Because I roll with the Lord. I roll with the Almighty Himself. Nothing is done without His approval. The spirits back you up. If you think you're gonna do it without the spirits, think again. If you think you're gonna do it without the Heavenly Father, you might want to reconsider that notion. Nothing is done without their approval. Nothing is done without their assistance. Nothing is done without their blessing. So that's the first thing I get before I do anything. I get blessing. I get approval. I get the green light from the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega, the Heavenly Father, the Jehovah, the Peacemaker, our God Himself. We make sure that we are good to go before we go. We make sure we're good to go before we go. What's up, Jason? Miss Mary Beth, what's happening? Miss Mary Beth said, this is a great channel, great guy, great positivity. Well, thank you, Miss Mary Beth. I've never seen you here before, but welcome here. And thank you for that compliment. I believe you're talking to me, so I thank you for that. That's who we are. That's what we do here. And that's who I am, because hell, I don't have a choice. I've been blessed, and it's continuously getting blessed. So I'm gonna continue to bless others. That's how we roll. All right. Let's see here. I was trying to get Instagram to work, so let me try that again. I'm gonna copy the key, put it out here, and then I'm gonna paste it. They may have it. It says it's streaming. What the hell? It says it's streaming. And obviously it is not streaming. I'm looking right at it. Okay. Copy, paste, and then save. All right. And then let's see what it does. Do. All right. Let me see what happens if I go live. All right, guys. I'm gonna check it right quick. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check it on my other phone. Let me check this right quick, guys. I'm gonna go to commercial, and then I'm gonna check and see if Instagram is working. I really would love to have all this stuff just up and running and not have to go back and forth constantly. But once it's done, it'll be done, because we've come a long way as it is. And once I get this little section here done, then we'll have the whole kit and caboodle. And yeah, I do have, like somebody said, the lighting on there. I do have lighting. I just don't have it on. We already been through all of that, and it's fine. It actually looks real good. I just don't have it set up. And we're going to have everything set up too in my regular office in my studio anyway. So we'll be going there. Okay, let me see here. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to do this. We're going to do a quick commercial, and then come on. It's going slow. It's going slow. If y'all have questions, comments, suggestions, definitely put them in the chat. That's our routine. Put them in the chat, and I will be I'll be checking that, and I'll be able to respond to you directly. Hey guys, Ronnie Mac here. You guys know me as MrHairArt, owner of the Shops Salons NETWORK, the Hair Art Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network. I'm here at our new facility in Dallas, Texas. We're right here off the freeway. We've got a lot of traffic coming through here, so you know Mobile Salons is about to blow up. We are building, this is one of our locations where we build mobile salons. You can see all of the bays where we actually take in the buses and we create the Mobile Salon Buses here. Everyone asks us, where do we put them together? How do we do the process? Well, we're going to show this particular building from start to finish as much as we can without violating too much of our privacy policies for our customers. A lot of the mobile salon operators don't like their buses being shown for their secrets of how they're putting them together and whatnot. So we're gonna show you guys how we're putting this shop together, how the business works, what we do to do the customization of the buses, and what all we put into them and all that good stuff. So you'll see that end to end. But if you're a barber or stylist and you're looking to go mobile, you need to go to our website, www.mobilesalons.com. That's where you get started. Get your monies together. All right, let's get back. Let's get back. Sorry about that, guys. I played the wrong one. That was a longer one. Are we back in the house? No, it is not working. Instagram but they just confirmed that's not on our end. That's on Instagram's end. Instagram is having an issue with their servers and their system. So, you know what? I also hold on, guys. I wanted to check going live on Instagram, like regular live, and see if that one is working, because ours is not. The regular is not. Let's see, Dan. I haven't done this in forever. Let's see, add. How do you go live on Instagram? Hold on. That's not it. Turn it off. Here we go. Hold on. Somebody said something. Who knows how to go live on Instagram? All right, there we go. Okay. Hey, Sean, what's up? Sean. What's happening? What's up? Terry Curry's in the house. What's up, Terry? Barry, I think that says berry juice. I have no idea on that one. Berry juice. Okay, Terry says, I'm here with you. Glad to hear you seek the Lord. Yeah, I'm always seeking the Lord. Terry, if you don't seek the Lord, I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know what nobody's gonna do, because we don't run on our own. If you can run on your own, then you're a very powerful son of gun. Nobody can run this thing and do this thing on their own. Nobody. I've seen nobody. If somebody can run it and do it on their own, introduce them to me, because I want to see it. I want to see it happen. I want to see them do it. I want to see somebody wake themselves up in the morning. I want to see it happen. I want to see them literally breathe breath into their own lungs. I want to see them put one foot in front of the other on their own, because they said so, not because it's a blessing that we can open our eyes and actually see, that we can take breath into our lungs and actually breathe, that we can put one foot in front of the other without it being a blessing. I want to see who has that type of power to make that happen. Because if they say they do, I guarantee you the Lord gonna come in and show them that they's a lie. Everything we do on this planet is because of their blessing. It's because God is God, and He's God all the time. He's the only one that's made it happen. He's the only one that's gonna make it happen. You can choose not to believe if you want to. That's your business. But to me, what's the harm? What's the harm in believing in an almighty and a powerful God that's able to give blessing and protection and hook us up to the point to where we can actually operate and do the things that we do? It's a beautiful thing. And it's comforting to know that somebody's looking out for you, that somebody's watching, that there's a plan, that there's an actual plan on the table. And if you work within that plan, if you work in that operation, then you'll have blessings that come to you. There's too many people in the world right now walking around thinking that there's nothing, that this is just pure chaos. There's no order. There's no supreme being. There's no God. There's no devil. There's no heaven, no hell. Who wants to live in that world? That's a crazy world. That's why we mixed up. That's why the world looks like it looks right now. Nobody has morals. Nobody has ambition and goals to be able to do good for one another, to lift up each other and live right for each other and with each other. It's just crazy out here. It's crazy out here. That's why I do what I do. My buses, we putting buses out. We're putting buses out, and our biggest goal is to make people look good, and feel good. When people look good, they feel good. When they feel good, what do? They do good. We are a blessing. We're a beacon to the world. That's what we do. That's who we are. And when we do that, we cannot take it for granted. We cannot take it for granted. We doing God's work over here. All you barbers and stylists out here, all you hair artists, y'all doing the work of God over here. When y'all are able to change people's emotions and their feelings about themselves, the way they look and they feel good and they go out here doing good, you're doing God's work, doggone it. Doggone right. What's up, Jason? Jason said, "I go to coach." No, I wasn't planning on coaching today. I'm not coaching today. I'm trying to get this system up and running correctly because I've been battling with it for the past 2 weeks. I've been battling with this system, and I got my service still over here that I gotta get finished to get the school running correctly. So yeah, I'm battling, man. This is February 1st, and we got a whole new program coming out this month, and we're going to start airing commercials this month, and we're going to start bringing in the new buses to this location this month. So yeah, I'm trying to gun it. I'm trying to air up and get this thing going to where it's not going to be a burden. Y'all know I don't allow burdens. Everything I do have to be a blessing, not a burden. Blessing, not a burden. That's right. Miss Veronique says spoken through. That's exactly what it is. You can't anything less is wrong. How about that? Anything less is wrong. If you're not believing and letting God work in your life, anything less is wrong. Period. And that's just my opinion, but I don't give a damn. My opinion is mine. Not yours, it's mine. That's what I think. That's how I feel. If you don't like it, then do your own thing. Why you worry about me? I'm minding my business. If you don't like the way I talk, turn the channel. I've had to tell people that too. If you don't like what I'm saying, turn the channel. There's so many channels on YouTube you can watch. There's so much stuff on the internet that you turn TV on and watch that. Go outside and watch the sun. I don't care. I'm here doing what I do. You don't like it, go do what you do. But this right here, this is what I feel. Old school. That feel right there. Phil said, preach. Well, I ain't no preacher, but I am a coach. I don't preach, I coach. And that's shoot. That's what I do, man. If I turn it on, yeah, we'll be here. We'll be here. So what I'm gonna do, guys, because I'm working so many different areas and so many levels at the same time, I'm gonna start bringing in my crew. They're working in the different areas, but I'm gonna start bringing them in to this area and working on them. I've been holding off because I want to know every single thing, all of the different areas. That way, there's no slowdown. Not slow down in the beginning, slow down when we get started. Because right now is our precious beginning time. It's the time that you have the what do you call it, the calm before the storm. That's this time. So you got plenty of time to prep, get ready, load your ammunition, get everybody, get your troops in position, all that type of stuff. You do that now, because once that first bullet fly, once everybody starts blasting, once the storm comes, once that first raindrop hit, you're out of time. You better be ready. You better be ready. And we play with live ammunition over here. We're dealing with people's lives. So I want it right. I'm not rushing into anything. I know people get angry and upset and they say, man, this is going slow. I'd rather do it right than to do it wrong. I promise you it's going to be way worse if we get it wrong. I'd rather go slow and get it right than to go fast and get it wrong. Because I'm going to tell you a couple of different incidents that we've had in the past from trying to speed up and get. We've put people in buses, and some of you guys have heard these stories. We've put people in buses that we should not have by any means at all. I put people in buses because y'all know I don't get paid unless y'all are in buses. Okay, I don't get paid from y'all starting the school. That money goes into an escrow account that's for your bus. That's a deposit for your bus. I don't get to touch it. Okay, it doesn't go in my pocket for me to go out on vacation or go and buy me new shoes and cars and all that. I don't get any of that money. I don't make money on y'all going to school. The school is essentially free. Doesn't cost anything. I don't make money on y'all setting up y'all's accounts, putting y'all money in salon fundraiser. All that money goes into your escrow account. That's for your bus. By law, we have all of that set up. Now, the issue is when we do this thing and we put it in correctly, it gets done correctly. But when we rush it, I don't make any money until I get you guys in buses. And once you're in buses and you're rolling around with the advertising on the buses, then we start getting paid. So what do? I say, well, shoot, I need to get this money. So let me get people in buses. Let me hurry up and put them in the buses. Let me put as many people in the buses as I can because, hell, that's how we get paid. No, no. I was putting people in buses, guys, that was the wrong type of people. I had guys in buses that was doing freak parties, that had prostitutes on the buses, that was smoking weed and God knows who, whatever else. I had people that was literally taking the buses to the projects, to the hood, and having smoke parties on the bus, freak parties on the bus, and literally people coming on and all, they selling and doing drugs on the bus, and it has sponsored by Pepsi on side of the bus. You can't do that. That dude, you know what that makes us look like? And we had people that was taking the buses that was parking them. I had one girl that parked the bus because she didn't have a place. She was lived in an apartment complex. So she parked her bus on a whole nother street, on a whole nother block. She parked the bus there and would walk home. And she did this for about a week or so. And she would walk home, okay, walk around the block and go to the apartment complex. So she come back out and lo and behold, windows bust out of the bus. All of the TVs are gone. The generator in the bus is gone. All of the equipment, the radio, the security cameras, everything. It's just stripped down, damn near to the bone. Stripped down. Them crackheads came in there and took everything, all because she parked the bus in an area that it should not be parked in unattended. There was no security. She just parked it on the street, literally, and walked home like it was a regular car. This is not a regular car. You can look right in it and see TVs mounted all up on the wall. You can see expensive equipment in here. And she just, guys, I have horror stories left and right all over the place. But I had one little tiny petite little stylist who does hair, and we put her in a bus that she could not handle, and she's holding the steering wheel like this to her, and she's driving, and she literally sideswiped one car and got so scared when you jerk the wheel, and we're watching this, jerk the wheel and sideswipe another car on the right side, trying to not get in an accident, but you get into an accident over here and trying to get out of that accident, get into an accident over here, all because the bus was too big for her to handle. You see? And it's just constant things that could have been avoided had we slowed down and taken responsibility for making sure this is the right move for these people. Oh, I got tons of stories that were an education to us, that made us understand that what we need to do moving forward is strategic positioning, moving this thing forward. I had one of our stylists, a little elderly lady. She was older than most, and she would get in the bus and she would just drive literally like 10, 15 miles an hour on the bus. I mean, just because she was so scared to drive the bus, and she would drive 10, 15 miles an hour on the freeway, on the actual highway, 10, 15 miles, and we're watching it and like, this is on pause, right? The video is on pause. No, she's driving and she's holding up traffic, and we dreaded it. It was like a horror story because there was nothing we can do to remedy that situation, because it ain't like we can hire a driver to drive her around in the bus, or figure out some type of way where we don't have automated, buses like Teslas. Not yet. We're getting there, but we don't have it yet. So there was almost nothing we can do. We fixed it, we remedied it, but all this type of stuff, guys, is what you have to look at when you're in this type of business. I had people that live in a bad part of town, and they're in these buses, and they drive literally into the gang infested area where people are beating on side of the bus, and they're having to contact security, and we having to contact the police for that area, and the police don't show up because it's gang infested area. And it's like, I can't send security out there because now you're going to have a shootout on your hand, all because you're going in a part of town you should not be going. So I mean, just story after story after story that says, hey, make sure you know who you're putting on this bus, what they're going to be doing, where they're going to be going. I've had buses towed. Towing buses is a regular thing right now. It's a regular thing. We're having to go and pick up buses on a regular, and it's not even mistakes that's being made. This is where people are parking on purpose, and they should not be parking. They're parking a bus in the area that is no parking for vehicles of a certain height and a certain weight. So the bus gets towed. It's parking in an area where you have to have a permit, like in apartment complexes. You can't just park your bus in an apartment complex where you have to have a permit as one of your vehicles, and they'll come in and they'll tow it. Yeah, these towing companies make money towing vehicles. That's how they make their money, by towing the vehicle. You think they're going to sit up and say, that's such and such. He's a friend of mine. I'm not going to tow him. I'm not going to make no money. I'm not going to make any money off of them. I'm gonna do them a favor and not tow their vehicle. Nobody's saying that. They're trying to make money. They're trying to make money. And to make money, they tow vehicles. So all of that stuff has been happening. I've had people getting pulled over because they're not driving properly. I've had people that are getting citations because they're parking wrong. I had one girl dump her shampoo bowl water, because we have an automatic release on the back where you press the button for your sink. There's an automatic release valve on the back of the sink, where when you pull it, it'll just dump all the water out. Now, normally you would pull into a reservoir or a area where chemically treated water is to be dumped, like a RV park, or a commercial loading zone, or even a car wash. If a car wash has a dump area where you're able to wash the car, all of that water that comes down in there has tons of chemicals in it, and that car wash is not allowed to let that water go right into the city water or the sewer system. It's not allowed to do that. They have to collect all that water from a car wash, from any car wash in the country. All of that water has to be collected, then treated, and then either reused or sent into the sewers. Once it's treated, once the chemicals and everything has been neutralized, then they can send it back into the water supply or into the sewer system, so you can dump there. So it's a bunch of different things that's happening. But I had girls that were dumping because they didn't know that that's what it was and that's how you do it, and they get fined because they're dumping in areas that they should not be dumping in, because they wasn't paying attention in the school. So stuff like that, guys. I'm telling y'all, I have horror story after horror story, all because people gonna be people. Okay, that's really what it boils down to. People are gonna be people. So I've not only slowed down on my end and kind of made sure that everything is correct, but the sponsors have been cracking down and getting on us. And it's only by the grace of God that the cities and the states and possibly even government, the cities and states has not stepped in and started their bombardment of us in our operation. So we're trying to avoid that, because that's when it gets real serious. I mean, it's serious enough when the sponsors step in and say, "Hey, we got issue with ticketing and fines and fees and stuff coming on, over here and over there." That's one thing, and that's a pretty big problem to have a sponsor come in and say, "Hey, um, this guy was ticketed in our bus, and our name is on it. They're fining people in these buses, and our name is on it. We don't like that. It makes us look bad." That's true. So we're trying to remedy all of that and make sure that the people, because it's not the buses, it's the operation of the bus. That's why we call it mobile salon bus operators. You have to be able to operate these buses correctly. Otherwise, you're going to get in trouble. Okay. You can get in trouble just by parking this damn thing in the wrong space, in the wrong area. You can get, I got people, and trust me, guys, I have an entire course on what to do and what not to do in this area in mobile salon buses itself. I got guys and girls who would come in and they would park the bus in a regular parking spot. Okay, they will park the bus in a regular parking spot, which you can do if you're in a 1 or 2 station bus. Okay, even the smaller 3 station you can park, or the Mercedes high top or whatnot, or the Ford Transit with the high roof. You can park them in a regular parking spot, but you have to back in. Okay, you have to back in because the ass end of the bus hangs out more. It hangs out way more than a regular vehicle. It hangs out a lot. Okay, the butt end of it. See in this video, the back of that bus hangs out a whole lot. So you have to back in so that the ass end of the bus, they call it the ass end or the butt end or the booty of the bus. You have to back it in. That way, it overhangs off the curb. Okay, so if you're parking in, you gotta back it in, sort of thing. They're pulling in, so the ass of the bus is hanging all the way into the street. You can get fined for that. You can get towed for that. You cannot do that. Also, this happened to me, and I didn't know this until it happened to me because I drive buses every day. Okay, I literally drive the shuttle buses as my regular vehicle, as a regular vehicle that I drive because I represent. I didn't even know this, and I fell victim to this. I backed in when I was coming into a meeting. I backed my bus in, okay, and parked in a regular parking spot, not a double spot, not an exit spot, not a middle spot. I parked in a regular parking spot, backed in where the ass end kind of backed in over the curb, and there was a sidewalk here and then the grass. So I backed in and I was parked fine. The security came up and told me you cannot park that way. And I was like, wow, I'm in a spot. He said, you're overhanging onto the sidewalk. So people having to walk around the bus in the grass because you're covering up the sidewalk. Now, normally that would be fine, but because they have these handicap rules where if someone rolled down the sidewalk in a wheelchair or they were in a walker and they had to walk into the grass or roll into the grass and they flip over, that's going to be a pretty big problem. He's explaining this stuff to me. So I was like, man, that is very, very informative. Thank you. I did not know, and I will promptly move my bus right now. And he said, yeah, I didn't want to be a butt about it, but that is the deal. And if the police saw you and they were jerks, they could have wrote you a ticket for impeding the walkway. It's called impeding the walkway, where you're stopping people from being able to walk back and forth on the walkway or the sidewalk. So I didn't know that, but now I did. That was a while back. That was when we were first getting started. So as we grew and we grow, we learn all of these things and we transfer these things to you guys. So we put it in the school, we put it in the courses, we put it in the book list, the pamphlets, the videos, and all that stuff. But you still can't do enough because a lot of people will continue to do what they do and how they do it. They will barely be using the course, or they won't be paying attention, and so on and so forth. So we have to do extra measures to fix these issues so that we don't have them in the future, especially once we launch. You cannot allow people to give this industry a black eye. Okay, and we've had people that we've been super lucky, crazy lucky, We've been ridiculously lucky. It's been a blessing that the shenanigans that I've been telling y'all about, and I got even worse ones, the shenanigans that has been going on with these buses has not been picked up. It's not been picked up by the police, kind of putting out a general warning. Hey, Mobile Salon buses, don't have the buses. Don't. We're not going to allow buses in our city. We're not going to have mobile salon. We're not going to have mobile barbershops because you're a nuisance. So you're doing it. It hasn't been picked up. It hadn't been treated that way. The cities, the states, the governmental institution, nobody has said, hey, we don't want these buses here because y'all are problematic. No one has said that. And I wouldn't predict that they would unless you got some people that are really, really horrible and they're doing bad things with the buses, which I obviously will not allow. But I will most definitely watch every single aspect, making sure that we are aware of people coming in, make sure that everybody who is coming in are the right type of people because it reflects on everybody. Who is that, Miss Vernique? Miss Vernique. Oh, okay. Thank you, Miss Vernique. Miss Vernique says respect said that's my call sign to get the hell out of here. Start getting ready to get out of here. Thank you, Miss Vernique, because she know I'll go. She know I'll get into it and I'll be going and it'll be 5 past, then 10 past the hour, then hell now I'm in trouble. Thank you, Miss Veronique. She said, boy, that's my girl. She's all right. All right, guys. Thank y'all, everybody. Appreciate everybody for coming in. I'm gonna get up out of here. It's the weekend, so y'all, I want y'all to have a great, great, great weekend. Like Miss Veronique say, y'all have a great weekend and do it because you said so. Have a great weekend because you said so. If you want to have a horrible weekend, say that. Say you're going to have a horrible weekend and watch you have one. Just like the opposite. Say you're going to have a great weekend and watch you have one. It's all in your perspective. It's all in what you say. It's all in your perspective of the world around you. You can hate everything and everybody, but same thing, vice versa. You can love everything and everybody. It's all in your perspective. So everybody have a great weekend. All right, I'm Ronnie Mac, guys. Owner of the Shops and Salons Network, the MrHairArt Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network, bidding you guys peace and blessings. Please take care of yourself, and if you can, take care of someone else. If we all did that, we all will be taken care of. If you haven't signed up to the Mobile Salon Network, go to mobalon.com, mobalon.com, and sign up. Application at the top of the page on the right-hand side. Click on it, fill it out, and submit it back in. If everything's good, someone will contact you and let you know what the next steps are. If you haven't donated, please donate. We have our own charity called Triple H Charity, stands for Haircuts for the Helpless and Homeless. You can go to www.hhhcharity.org and donate. We use your donations to build the buses that go out and do haircuts for the helpless and homeless. We also use your donations to pay the barbers and stylists to do haircuts for the helpless and homeless. So it is a extremely worthwhile cause and very, very worthy charity to give to, the only charity in the barber beauty industry where you can see your donations at work. All right, guys, that'll do it for me today. I will be back Monday at 6 o'clock. If we have something going on this weekend, I'll pop back in and kick it with y'all. But yeah, it's the first of the month, guys. Well, it's the second of the month now, and we're well into it, guys. We're about to do it. February is a go month. That's when we start launching and putting our stuff out there. We launched in January, but then we have our advertising, commercials, and our official stuff that we start putting out. So that happens this month. So it's about to get started. And once I'm done with my service over here, I'll let everybody know. Y'all will get an email for the school and for the movement. I know course 4 and course 7 were down on our servers. The other servers work just fine. 5, 6, 8, 9, all those are working fine. So I'm getting the other service up, the server for course 4 and the one for course 7. I'm working on them right now to get them up. So as soon as they're up and running, I'll send out a general email, let you guys know y'all are good to go, and then we're ready to rock and roll. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks a whole bunch. I'll see you all then. Please take care of yourself and be careful out there. And remember our motto: respect yourself, because image is everything. Peace.